Perfect. So, hi there. My name is Sonakshi, and I'm going to take your
Hello,
interview
ma'am.
today. Hi. I don't know your name. What is your name?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your name?
Ma'am, my name is Khushi Diwan.
Your name is Khushi Diwan. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Khushi. So, all right. Quickly introduce me to Khushi. Who is Khushi? And I don't want that thing that you have in your CV. Talk about how Khushi is as in person, how people perceive you, how they see you. Okay, go on.
Yes, ma'am. I am a disciplined and soft type of person. I'm not talkative.
Okay, I understand that you're not talkative, but I would expect an answer for at least a minute. All
Yes,
right, go
ma'am.
on. Try again. Okay, let me make it simple for you. Introduce yourself. Talk about yourself.
I pursued my graduation from Sadabar Raisoni Women's College, SNDT University, which is in Mumbai. And I completed my HSC from LAD Junior College, Arts, Commerce, and Science, and SSC from Hasnur Convent English Primary High School. And I'm a, native of Nagpur city only. And
Okay, no problem, Kushi. So, what are your goals in your life? Where do you see yourself when you're progressing forward in your life? Where do you see yourself?
ma'am, your voice is not clear actually.
Is it okay?
Yes,
Allow me a
ma'am.
minute. Any better now?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's better.
Okay, great. So, where do you see yourself when you're progressing further? What are your goals, Kushi?
I wanted to see myself in means higher position where I can expand my knowledge and show my skills to companies.
Companies like what?
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you want to work? When you talk about companies, what sort of companies you're looking for?
MNCs companies like HCL and Wipro and Microsoft, Google's.
Wow. Okay, you mentioned the first name as HCL. Any specific reason for that?
Ma'am, it's my dream company actually.
And why?
Ma'am, because of the environment there, the way they treat their employees and clients also.
How do you know about it? Have you ever worked with HCL earlier?
No, ma'am. Actually, my neighbor were there, so he told me about HCL.
Okay. What did he tell you about HCL?
That they are means he's happy with that company.
Okay. All right, Khushi. Um, Last question from me, Khushi.
Yes, ma'am.
What means success to you? What is success to you? I want an elaborative answer. So you could take a few seconds to,
Think.
frame your answer and then
Yes.
you can start. But I want you to speak for at least 1 minute. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. May I start?
Go on.
Success is a journey, first of all. So, success, we have to. I have to be fluently in there, not stuck at any point when failure is in between. So, so my kind of success is not for money, not to earn money, but for that uh, for self growth and how can I say?
Okay, no problem. We shall stop here then. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So, Khushi, what happened?
Nothing, ma'am. I'm just little bit nervous.
Okay. Why were you nervous? Do you see horns?
Yes, ma'am.
Do I look scary to you?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No, not at all.
great. So, why were you nervous?
Ma'am, actually, I have not prepared.
Okay. And why so?
Ma'am,
All right.
actually, I'm not able to convey my phrases to you. That's why.
Hmm. Right. Great, Kushi. I'm glad that you addressed one of the concerns on your own. See, number one, start working on your vocabulary. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thought process is fine. I like your ideas, but you were not able to convey that using words. Start focusing on vocabulary building. When I say vocabulary, I want you to build your vocabulary to express yourselves. I don't want you to, come up with advanced English like Shashi Tharoor. Not expecting that. I want you to have a decent way of communication, right? So the
Yes, ma'am.
sort of words that you're picking up, uh, maybe you could just pick up 2 to 3 words every day. Okay, pick any word of your choice that you think that you don't use quite often. Pick those words and then try to use those words every day in your communication. Obviously, at the relevant places, not that everywhere you're going to use those words. No, find the
Yes, ma'am.
relevant and suitable places to use those words and try using it. When you do it for at least close to 3 4 times, you use that word, you will get that in your mind. So next time when you have to use such words, you will know, okay, I have this word. So your brain, what your brain is doing here, when you do this every day, it will create a catalog for you. So you will have this dictionary with you in your mind to,
Yes, ma'am.
give you the right vocabulary every time that you need. So first of all, please start working on your vocabulary because that's what I saw. You wrote soft type of person is what you said in the call, right? So what is this? So my personality, you're talking about your personality, right? So it cannot be soft type of person. It's a very layman term and also not appropriate grammatically, right? So you could say,
Okay,
I
ma'am.
am an emotional person, maybe, because you're describing your personality. So you could talk, if you want
Yes.
to address yourself as an emotional way, you could say, I am an emotional person. I'm a sensitive person.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
or something like that, so figure out that right
Yes.
vocabulary. Second very important thing that I have noticed is with your subject verb agreement. Do you know subject verb agreement? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Are you aware of the concept subject verb agreement?
Subject verb agreement, right?
Agreement. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
You know this is a grammar topic, okay?
Yes.
I want you to study this.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you this very simple way. Singular verb, singular noun, singular verb. Plural noun, plural verb. Like
Yes.
I'll give you an example. You said, my neighbor are there in HCL is what you said, right? I think something like that you said.
Yes.
When you say my neighbor, neighbor is a singular or plural?
Is it's singular?
Singular. So with neighbor, if you are referring to past tense, it would be was. If you are
Okay.
referring to present, it should be is.
Yes.
Are you will use only when you would add s to your neighbor, right? My
Okay.
neighbors are working with HCL. My neighbor is working with HCL or was working with HCL. Same goes with past tense. My neighbors were working with HCL.
Okay.
So this thing, no, singular plural, please,
Yes.
there are close to 8, 9 rules that we can actually remember to make your lives easy. Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
do one thing. Second, tenses. I
Yes.
said, where do you see yourself? What do you want to do when you grow further in your life? You said, I wanted to do. Why
Oh.
wanted to do? You have to do it. So you should say,
Okay.
I want to do or I will do. I have to
Yes.
do this. Wanted takes you past tense. Why are you referring
Okay.
it like that? It's very much common in Indians to say it like that. I'm not saying that you are the only one to do that. Everyone does that. But wanted is not the right term to be used. I want to do this. I want to grow further. And when you're sitting in a niche around like that, if you're using want there, it shows your perseverance to achieve that thing. Instead just saying I wanted, मतलब आपको करना था.
Okay.
आपने करना नहीं है उसको, आपने करना था. You wanted to say that you want to do it further, right? In future. Why are you using ed to it then?
Okay, ma'am. I will correct it.
Yeah, that's one thing that you can take care of. And other things,
Yes.
as I've told you, you already know the gaps. Start
Yes.
working on the fluency. And trust me, Khushi, once you have the vocabulary in place, you will automatically have that fluency when you talk to people. So that's
Yes.
where I think we can work more. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Any
Thank you,
questions
ma'am.
for me, Khushi? No problem. Any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
We are good. Okay. All the best, Khushi. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for your suggestions.
No problem. All the best.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.